Hi, Nate Martinez, Shannon Wellman. Today in our What If series, it's complicated, right? We work in this crazy real estate world with low inventory, buyers running around, excited, trying to just find that house, and we all know what that's like. So my question kind of comes up, you're working with the buyer. If you executed a buyer-broker agreement or you didn't, but more likely you didn't execute a buyer-broker agreement in this question, what if the buyer stumbles in, as they do on a Sunday afternoon, into a new home subdivision and fall in love with the subdivision, but they just didn't want to bother you and take you away from you on a Sunday afternoon?
Right. So that comes up a lot, and then it's unfortunate that the builders and the sales representatives or even the hosts that are in the builder's office in those model homes are representing the builder. And once you have gone into that property and registered and they are aware that you've seen the property, oftentimes they will not allow an agent to represent, or they won't compensate an agent to represent a buyer in that case. So it's something to have a good conversation with your clients about, to make sure they understand that if they are interested in something like that, to not go in, to call you if they need to set an appointment with you, or just to call you on the fly if necessary, just so that you can set up a time to meet them at that new home construction, because a lot of those builders will not, and the builder's rep is only, we're looking out for the builder's best interests in those cases, so.
Yeah, it's happened more times than I'd like to talk about. So pro tip is this: best way to avoid that is a buyer-broker agreement. Second best way is to have a very detailed conversation with your clients, right? And let them know. I have a client I'm working with right now that for over 30 years, every house that they purchased was a brand new home, and where I represented them in the purchase. They know the drill. I just got a call from her yesterday, and she said, "Hey Nate, new subdivision at this particular subdivision's coming. I called the phone number and there was a recording. I just hung up because I didn't even want them to know I called." So she's really protecting all of us in this transaction. So just make sure you have that conversation with your client. Don't assume anything. Have a wonderful day, and thank you, Shannon.
You're welcome.